Hello, today is the day we are testing out paint. Woo! Finally got in the mail, Fair and Ball paint sample. It is the tiniest, cutest little paint sample ever. I'm feeling very brave in my painting clothes, so maybe do as one says, not as I do. Fingers crossed it all goes well. And sorry for the moment about the little light difference here. You know, midday and in tiny house. What do you want from me? So we got Fair and Ball's all white because a majority of their paints are, well, they're all cruelty free. Most of them are vegan. This one is a vegan one. It's just depending on the sheen dictates if it's vegan or not. For their sample, it's so cute. It's so darn tiny, but that's been great for what I need right now, at least figuring out what the right color is. And I couldn't pick a sheen on this one. So my only concern is that the sheen, the shininess might be a little bit different than our walls, but I'm excited. I have a lot of faith. So I'm just gonna do a little dip, test out a little spot, and we'll go from there. So, brave, brave, brave. So this is the spot I had attempted to paint before with the paint color that our builder mentioned to us, but turns out that was the external paint color. So I'm gonna try painting over that spot right now, and this will be kind of our test. Darn marks from putting up the cat shelves. I know it's not the most perfect lighting ever. I swear I do have the lights on and everything, but it looks good. I can't even see where it is in the viewfinder. I mean, it's right here in real life. Like I was saying, the sheen I feel like is a little bit different, but I mean, that's really gonna work. I just got spots like that that are from when we were trying to put up the cat shelves and stuff, and then where I sanded up top. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I gave you guys an update on that. So the answer is no. We cannot, if you guys remember, I was talking about my, if you guys saw my bloopers, I cannot point to things in camera, so like don't even try. Wood beam that is up in the loft. I wanted to possibly sand it and stain it, and I tried sanding it partially the other day, found out, no, it's not gonna work. It's a full piece of wood that's attached to the roof, but then because there were nails in it, there's another piece of wood that's attached to that to cover the nails so we don't see the nails. So it would look weird sanding and staining it because it's not two of the same woods. It just wouldn't work. So I need to sand the spot, or sorry, I need to paint the spot that I sanded before, and then just kind of little spots here and there. With the house settling as it's doing, there are a couple cracks here and there. It's just to be expected with houses. Tiny houses are the same. And once we move this tiny house onto our property, and we aren't going to be moving it anymore, after we let it settle there for a little bit, we'll professionally pay for someone to come in and fix all of the spots, and then they'll be good to go from there. But right now we're just doing what we can with what we got. I was also thinking of maybe doing another layer with the new paint on these wood blocks we put under the washer dryer. So we'll see how much I have left and if it makes sense to do. I'm really glad that we finally got the paint. I've been lagging on buying it. I don't know why. I'm just procrastinating master right here. And that it actually works, because we tried out a couple different little testing swabs and the little papers, and I was not confident about a lot of them that I thought I was going to be confident with. So at least this is gonna work, right? And I've been watching White Lotus today just in the background of what I was doing at home, but I want to switch it up a little bit, get my brain in a different direction. So I actually got on Audible just the other day. As you guys know, I finished the book You're a Badass, and don't worry, you won't hear any more from me about it. I'm just, you guys are sick of it, but I'm now gonna listen to it on audiobook also, because I think it's good for me to hear it in the medium, well, hear it, see it, intake it, have it as input in the media of a book, and then also to hear it in the media of an audiobook. It was just such an impactful book for me that being able to have it so easily at my fingertips, I think is just going to be great. She also has You're a Badass for money, and then also for business, I believe. So I think that I'm going to, at some point at least, buy those also and read those. I really like reading books before either seeing the movie or like listening to something on audiobook if I'm going to know that I want to read it, period. So I'm going to read it and then go from there. We shall see. Book-wise, I'm still working on Working Hard or Hardly Working by Grace Beverly, but I've got like less than 50 pages left, so hopefully this week that'll be finished up. Yay.
We had to understand how to manifest it into our reality. It's not that the things and opportunities that we want in life don't exist.
So I've given a top coat to a handful of spots in the house, and they are looking good. They're drying pretty well. Just like I said before, the shine is a little bit off. But once we buy one in the proper sheen, A+. So stoked that this is working, and as you can tell, got a little toasty. So I changed from a sweater, my little sweatery guy, to this top because it's such a sunny day outside. I'm gonna go outside and actually work on painting the catio. Yeah, so when buying them online, we could only get them in the color that we have here. It's like a grayish, if you will. But I wanted to match the house. So I'm gonna paint it to match the outside color, because as I mentioned before, we have, where is it? We have some of the paint for the outside of the house, thinking it was for the inside, so we bought it. And now I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with it? So I'm gonna paint the catio. Honestly, it's after like 4:30. So, I mean, the sun's leaving me soon, but it's really hot. The paint inside dried really fast, and I think it'll dry outside fast too. And it's not gonna rain tonight, so why not, right? Yeah. Okay. Also charging watch, because I'm pretty sure it's about dead, and I want to get my steps in later. Hi, sir. yourself. You wanna brush yourself again? Here, look, I'll brush you first then, yeah? But you wanna brush you? Yeah? Gonna brush yourself? Yeah. Yeah, here, let me brush you, okay? Let me brush you. No, stop eating it. Here, I'll brush you for a second, okay? Brushing brushes. Yeah. Yeah. Does it feel good? Some belly? Do you want some belly? Is belly okay? You want to brush yourself now? Your face? Good morning. I am getting myself ready to go, sort of. It is like, what time is it? It is 10 o'clock in the morning, and Jared just ran out to get some propane because he wants to take a shower this morning. So he was just gonna fill one, but then he noticed that both of them felt a little bit empty. We just use a luggage scale, like the kind that you would hook onto the top of your luggage. You pick it up and it pulls it down and it tells you how heavy it is. So we just use one of those to weigh our propane, and that helps us decide if it's empty enough to go and get it refilled or not. Because we found ourselves in situations where we think it's empty because one of us is taking a shower, the water turns completely cold and it doesn't get warm again. We're like, okay, it must be empty. But then we'll go to get it filled and they have to bleed out. It's like, it isn't spraying out, but I can tell there's some in there. They like bleed out the rest of the propane so that they have an empty canister to fill. And Jared's like, sometimes I just watch that propane leave, and I'm just like, so they're always trying to make sure, of course, that it is, you know, the proper amount. And then depending on the time of day you go also, or the time of day you're trying to use your hot water, if it is warmer, if it's colder in the day, the propane detects less propane in its container, and during the day, because it's hotter and expansion and everything moving around more, there's more propane available for it to use. So we try to figure it out properly, and my battery's totally gonna die, so we'll see what it cuts out on me. But I'm trying to just get myself together. We're gonna walk to Starbucks, which is really just a couple blocks away. He's gonna get some Thank God my battery just died. You are not gonna believe what I just thought when I came out to get another battery. Mr. freaking Moo, the cat. Like, are you kidding me? He literally ripped it out. Are you serious? Moo Man, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Spoodulation. You, my good sir. Look at him. He's like, just let me. Just let me. All right, so I'll be right back. Her door always sticks. What are you doing? Were you going after a bird, my love? Hi. Hi. You nerd. You freaking nerd. Now we've got the bird feeder there, and Bo, don't even. No, this is not what we're doing. This is not what we're doing. Daddy's gonna be so mad. Daddy's gonna be so mad. Wow. Barney, can't live with him, can't live without him, right? You can also see that I have not quite finished with the catio and painting it yet, but I'm probably going to do that today, later on in the day. I'm not going to paint the inside for now. I'm just going to paint the outside. Mr. Moo, don't even think about it. Yeah, you stay. You stay. I'm just going to paint the outside and leave everything gray for the moment. Inside, Jared thinks that we're going to change out this like wiring at some point, because there is somewhere, where is it, that it's kind of starting to rust a little bit. So we figure eventually it's just going to kind of do that in more places, even though online it says that it's rust proof. So at that point, when we redo the wiring, I'll paint the inside, or we'll see how go-getter I feel at some point. But yeah, and then this right here is just what would have been on this section so that it were closed, but obviously we don't need that, so that's just why it's up there. Hi, sir. But I'm just gonna see where Jared is, because if he's close, I'm gonna leave Moo out here so that he can see the silliness of this. I can't believe it. Jared took him on top of this yesterday and was letting him just hang out. Don't you eat that? And I was nervous about it because I thought that he was gonna try to like climb the tubing to the HVAC or something to try to get up there and fall or get stuck or break something, but he hasn't been doing that. He's just chilling. Let me see where Bubby is. All right, boys are inside for now, even though they don't want to be. Barney is hanging out down there doing her thing, and turns out that all 3 of my batteries are dead, so those are now charging. I've got the laptop charging, getting ready for going to the coffee shop, and I mean, I guess I'm just gonna finish getting myself together before going anywhere. I was kind of doing my hair with just a little bit of my JVN conditioning mist, and then I think I'm gonna do, I mean, I definitely need some sunscreen, so I'll probably do the Mega Shade SPF 50 Breakout Proof Sunscreen Serum. Love that. And just make sure, before that, do a little face wash with the Super Berry Dream Cleansing. Ooh, I got these little free samples from Typology. One of them is for blemishes, and one of them is for skin discoloration. Honestly, I've always had a problem ever since since being a kid in high school and before, with discoloration in my skin, and I used to be really patchy. When I was younger, they suggested that I use Cetaphil. Hi, Mr. Moo. Hi, sir. Too cute, can't help it. I would use Cetaphil, don't know what that did, if anything. But it kind of comes and goes. It's doing pretty good right now, so I don't have to worry about it. But if it is an option, I will always get stuff that evens out skin tone, just because I feel like, you know, whatever we can do, we should do, right? So here, let me just grab, let's do that guy. This guy is after moisturizer, so I also need a moisturizer. And then let's do this guy. And I've been a big fan of sticking this on my forehead lately to do what I can, because again, trying to get rid what we can of any lineage. Okay, he's old. For the kitty cats. Gotta check. And there's a ladybug. You guys probably can't see it, but it's up there. Good bug. Yes, a deep.
This is how
a key.
What's the
Moo moo.
face on the bed. He woke up immediately after.
I love it. All right, off to Starbucks. so Bubby's always wanted to come down this way because there's a little creek, as you can tell, that goes to a housing community that's right behind where we're staying right now. And it's so funny because when it's raining, like when it was raining for days on end, this place was filled. The water was even higher than that. Can I call it a berm?
I don't even know. Yeah.
I don't know. Just the other side there, the water was even higher than that because it was coming up to almost like basically where we park our cars up there. We would be completely underwater, which I just think is insane that much water comes through here. But who knows how much gets funneled in, you know? Okay. So let me just, there's a freaking,
so that is obviously underwater.
Yeah.
Step to the tire instead.
how about I hand you the water?
Yeah.
And our phones are like waterproof, right?
Yeah.
So I'm stepping on the closer tire
On
part?
the tire, yeah, where
Okay.
my foot's got.
I wasn't listening to what you said before.
Okay. There you go.
Perfect. All right then.
Was it worth it?
I mean, right?
Now, do you want to go?
It's cute.
And we'll pop out.
We can take a little long walk. Because are we going to the Starbucks by Oliver's?
Yeah.
Or the further one?
Closer.
Spider.
Starbucks by Oliver's.
I feel like this might even be like longer in a nice way.
Sure.
Because I feel like it's such a direct, quick walk.
Mm-hmm.
Checking out plants?
It looks, there's a plant that if you touch it, it folds up. He was not it.
A
But
plant
but
that
looks
folds
like it.
up?
Yeah, like I'll point it at it right now. You see it again.
Okay.
Yeah, like these guys.
Yeah.
That's not it, obviously, because it didn't fold up, but they just have like oval shaped leaves. And they're just,
Interesting.
when you touch them.
Interesting.
Mm.
It's like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, but it's not trying to eat anything.
So, slight change of plans. Instead of going to Starbucks, the Oliver's Market grocery store that we have here, we've been wanting to try a burrito, and I was hungry on the way. Before, we were going to get a burrito on the way back, but we decided let's get one on the way since we were hungry. After walking around a little bit, my steps are to almost 4,000 so far, so it was a nice little walk. And they've got this nice seating area here, so I think that we're just gonna sit here and do our work. It's air conditioned, it's inside, and we didn't really like need or want a Starbucks. We made a latte this morning, so this is perfect. We figured we'd try, we've never had the Olipop products before, and they say vegan on them. I got the orange squeeze, and let me see, yeah, it says vegan on them. And I used to always love Hansen soda, but I haven't had it in ages. I don't even know if it's sold anywhere anymore because it's not even at like Jimbo's or anything like that. So we thought that this might be slightly similar and thought we'd give it a shot. Burrito will be done soon, so I'm probably gonna get some working done, and then I'll let you know how the burrito is. They just make them fresh here to order. So we had vegan chorizo, rice, beans, salsa, pico, cilantro, jalapeno, and some salsa. So it should be really good. Yay. bien. Amarillo.
Arms, legs,
Pies y piernas.
brazos.
Brazos. What is happening right now?
Space 43. Has it been delivered?
I don't know. I just. Alright, it's about 4:30. We just got back from our little adventure, which was so much fun. I'm so glad we tried the burrito. It was very good. The vegan chorizo was really good. The salsas, Jared really liked the jalapeno salsa. The other one, though, was a little bland for how spicy our burrito was, period. But that was really good. For the size, for the price, I think that's going to become kind of just maybe our typical burrito place. Because we've been trying to find really good Mexican food up here, and it's just not the same as San Diego. It's not. But that's okay. So, good to know. And then the Olipop. Jared really liked his. It was the cream soda one. I was not a huge fan of mine, the orange one, to be honest. I wasn't. I really wanted it to be like a Hansen soda, like I mentioned, and it wasn't really like that. So I probably just went in it to a preconceived idea of what I wanted it to be. And of course, it's not going to be the same exact thing as another product, but whatever. That's okay. Just a little note. And then we have out for delivery right now a baby Bjorn that I got to carry around Joseph in. He's such a little clingy man, and I think it would be great. And it could also be fun for taking Moo outside, Mr. Foxley. So we'll see about that. I was hoping it had arrived already because it's like 4:30. I think they lock up our front like 5:30 depending. It's not an exact time. So I hope UPS makes it here in time to deliver it. But if not, I'll just get it tomorrow. Hopefully it comes back out for delivery and they deliver it sooner. But that should be so cute and so fun. So you guys will definitely see that in the next video. Some little playing with the kitty cats and the baby Bjorn. I'm sorry I have not finished the painting of the catio today again. It just looks kind of funny and half done out there right now. It's warm outside, but I'm glad because it's been so cold. So I welcome it. I'm stoked. I'm excited. But I think I'm going to leave you guys here. I am going to do my nails finally. I've been feeling a little naked without anything on them. So I'm just going to hang out with Bubby. We're going to watch maybe a little TV or something in a bit. And I'm just going to do my nails. Just walking on the walking pad. I am to about 6,000 steps. So I'm getting pretty close. I've been doing pretty good lately, but not quite hitting the exact 10,000. But like putting, effort into it and getting darn close. So I'll take it. Food eating has been good the past week or so. So I'm not going to complain. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. If you're enjoying watching my videos and you aren't already subscribed but want to see what's coming out soon, subscribe. We have videos coming out on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I'll see you guys soon.